We discovered Instacart. What a great service that is. It's amazing. It's a grocery delivery service where you give you a personal shopper. It's like having a butler. You feel really rich. And the cool thing about these shoppers is if the grocery store doesn't have the item that you request, they'll replace it. And we've had the most creative shoppers you can imagine. So one time I ordered those Dr. Prager's spinach cakes, and my shopper sent me Dr. Pepper. I'm like, great, let's keep it in the medical profession, right? And one time I wasn't feeling well, I ordered chicken soup. They sent me chicken soup for the soul. Holistic, right? And they must have known that I had teenagers because when I ordered pea pods, they sent me Tide Pods. The only time I ever got upset, ever, was when I ordered butter and they sent me, I can't believe it's not butter. Okay? I can totally believe it. That stuff is not okay. So I called Instacart up and I said, hi, I asked for butter and you sent me, I can't believe it's not butter. I'd like to speak to your manager. And she said, no problem, may I get your name? And I said, it's Kamala. So my oldest son is now applying to college. Where did the time go? It's these applications are crazy. There's like 1 million pages on your racial and ethnic identity. There's if you're Hispanic, are you Hispanic from Spain? Are you Hispanic from Latin America? If you're French, are you French from Haiti? Are you French from France? Are you French from Celine Dion? You know, these applications, they're $80 a piece, and now I have to spend another $200 on a 23andMe kit? But he's fine. He's gonna be fine. He's smart, my son. He's smarter than I was. He took Spanish in school. I took French. I took French for like 8 years or something. And the way they taught French when I learned it, they taught you stuff you would never, ever use ever. So they would teach things like, où est le chat? Where's the cat? Le chat est dans la piscine. The cat is in the swimming pool. So one summer, I went to France on an exchange program, and I went and I lived with a family. And I wanted them to like me. And one day when nobody was around, I took the cat and I threw it in the pool. And then the French mother came home with the mini skirt, smoking, dirty hair, but looked beautiful. And she said, où est le chat? Où est le chat? And I said, voilà, le chat est dans la piscine. My husband and I have been married for 20 years now. Right? You need the applause, right? You need the applause, you gotta keep things spicy, right? I try to get ideas from other sources, so I'm watching that show Nashville, which is the greatest show ever, and handsome Deacon is staring into the eyes of beautiful Raina, played by Connie Britton, and he says to her, whenever I look at you, I can hardly breathe. And I thought, that is so romantic. I'm gonna say that to Jan. And I wrote it down, word for word. So we're lying in bed next to each other, and I said to him, whenever I look at you, I can hardly breathe. And he said, if you turn over to your left side, it'll open up the respiratory tract. My kids tried too. Like, they got me beautiful flowers for Mother's Day. I started crying. I'm like, these are so beautiful. I love you. And my older son said, we wanted to get you the nice ones, but Daddy wouldn't let us. speaking of daddy, he just went to France a couple of weeks ago, and he doesn't speak any French, and he texted me from the airplane, how do you say, you're hot? In French. So I texted him back, j'ai hemorrhoids.